Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led up by the seventh-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
You know the biggest positive for Kyler a season ago? I really believe this, Kate. He was healthy. Right, we talk about the greatest ability being availability. Well, he was healthy for fully 17 games, something he hadn't done the previous 2 years.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play, Murray's letting it rip. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So second down coming up.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Run here. This is DiMercado. A skip by a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. Now here he goes. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Cardinals first down.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. DiMercado on the carry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. For the kickoff, Ryland with the honors. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Ground with Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Has him on the quick hitter. Decent game here, but short of the first. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys with a 3rd and 3. Dak now from the gun. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Dak throwing again. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 14 on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Prescott here from the gun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Imari DiMercato. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. And leading just 7-3 might be better to take a knee and take the lead into the locker room. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Throwing from the gun. Left side into the hands of McBride. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another throw coming from Murray. He'll try and run this. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. The kick by Ryland is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. And a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Short kick gathered in at the 15. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Play action now for Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun is Prescott. He has the first over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Dropped by the first guy he ran, no gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Back out of the pistol. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 27. Now he takes it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's another Cowboys. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and goal, here's Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Dak to the air here. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys down by 7. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now we'll run with DeMarcado. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a game to DeMarcado. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Back to throw it. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Fourth down punt coming up. So on comes Pat O'Donnell. And they could elect to just take the safety here. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They took their shot on 4th and goal. Came away empty-handed. So a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw it. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's good for our Cowboys. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Prescott again. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stop they need, and that could win them this game. Well, we, of course, have the benefit of hindsight up here, but risking the game on a 2-point play, not looking preferable at this moment to just taking the point after and tie.
This is why the coaches get paid what they get paid. If you make it, you're brilliant, you're brave, you're a risk taker. But if you fail, you're reckless and careless. I'll say this too, Kate. Now you're going to have to talk to your defense. Because what you've just told your defense is we didn't trust this game to go to overtime. We wanted to win it with our offense, and they didn't get the job done.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Dallas.